sign in Signilo. This is a sign. And someone said something about international sign again. We obviously know about international sign, but this is the book they made in like the 70s. And number 767, that is the sign. So one thing I'm thinking of too, so in Esperanto, words that end in eho, that's like a place. So I'm trying to see if I can incorporate the rules of International Sign or ASL or another sign language to kind of, to capture that concept of Esperanto. And they kind of do it. So for International Sign, they have the term for book, but then they also have this. Just thinking out loud. But that's the second sign, it means book. You know what I should do? Translate the word book into the top 10 most spoken languages in the world.
Sure. Here's book in the top 10 most spoken languages. Mandarin, shu. Spanish, libro. English, book. Hindi, kitab. Arabic, kitab. Bengali, boy. Portuguese, livro. Russian, kniga. Japanese, hon, or pustak.
Okay, let's practice Esperanto. So give me some sentences to translate. Let's explore an interesting topic. Let's practice Esperanto. So give me some sentences to translate.
Great. Let's start with some sentences about exploration. Exploring new places can broaden our perspectives. Traveling to different countries helps us understand diverse cultures. Meeting new people during travel
Just give me a
can lead...
sentence.
All right, let's get started. Exploring new places can broaden our perspectives. Feel free to translate that one.
No, start in Esperanto.
All right, here's the first sentence in Esperanto. Esplori novajn lokojn povas plilargigi niajn perspektivojn. Give that a go.
Say it one more time. I know it's the sentence you just said in English, but repeat it.
Esplori novajn lokojn povas plilargigi niajn perspektivojn.
Okay, like exploring new locations gives you a new perspective, right?
Yes, exactly.
Next.
Traveling to different countries helps us understand diverse cultures.
Just give me one sentence after another. Don't explain too much.
Vojaĝi al diversaj landoj helpas nin kompreni diversajn kulturojn.
Okay. Just give me more random sentences. I don't like these.
Ĉu vi iam vidis sunleviĝon en deserto?
One more time.
Ĉu vi iam vidis sunleviĝon en deserto?
So I know it's a question. I don't know.
Yes, it's a question. It means, have you ever seen a sunrise in the desert?
Okay. Next.
Ĉu vi ŝumas esplori forlasitajn konstruaĵojn?
One more time.
Ĉu vi ŝumas esplori forlasitajn konstruaĵojn?
What is shumas?
Ŝumas is do you like or do you enjoy? The sentence asks if you like exploring abandoned buildings.
So if anybody's watching, we are creating the second sign in the international, well, we're making a universal sign language, but this right here is a sign. And I imagine that everyone can understand it because it's visually intuitive. And what I'm doing right now is practicing Esperanto, the world's auxiliary spoken and written language. I said it quite often, but the only position I'm willing to defend in this project is that global communication is incredibly useful and it's practical to pursue it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm demonstrating that. Okay. Morning. Okay, give me some more sentences in Esperanto to translate. Intermediate level.
Sure, here's one. La mondo estas plena de mirindaj ebleĉoj. Let me know when you're ready for the next one.
So just give me the sentence, don't say anything afterwards, okay?
Certe. La mondo estas plena de mirindaj ebleĉoj.
Okay, the world is something. What is plena?
Plena means full.
Okay, and what was the rest of it? Don't translate it, just repeat it.
De mirindaj ebleĉoj.
Okay. What's the last word you said?
Ebleĉoj.
What does it mean?
Ebleĉoj means opportunities.
Okay, so the world is full of opportunities, right?
Exactly, you got it.
Next.
Ni devas ĉiam esti pretaj por novaj aventuroj.
Okay, one more time.
Ni devas ĉiam esti pretaj por novaj aventuroj.
What's the verb?
The verb is esti, which means to be.
Okay, so repeat the whole sentence.
Ni devas ĉiam esti pretaj por novaj aventuroj.
Something like we're prepared for new adventures, something like that?
Exactly. It means we should always be ready for new adventures.
What is the word always?
Ĉiam means always.
How do you spell it?
C with a circumflex, I-A-M.
Next.
You're welcome.
Next.
Jen esti plena de novaj ebleĉoj.
One more time.
Jen esti plena de novaj ebleĉoj.
What is eblechois?
Ebleĉoj means opportunities.
Okay. Go into a more nuanced topic.
Sure, here's a nuanced one. Ni povas trovi inspiron en ĉiu malfacilaĵo.
Matsilajo, what is that?
Malfacilaĵo means difficulty or challenge.
Can you break down the formation of that word?
Sir, mal is a prefix meaning opposite, facila means easy, and the suffix ajo denotes a noun. So malfacilajo translates to difficulty or challenge.
Okay. Anybody watching, we are making a universal sign language. It's an extension of the world's written and spoken auxiliary language called Esperanto. This is a sign we created today. Well, I can't even say we created it. We really pulled it from International Sign. It's been around since like the 70s. I think they published that book. Okay, give me another sentence. Next. Okay, give me more sentences about cooking in the kitchen to practice Esperanto. Give me intermediate level sentences in Esperanto about cooking in the kitchen to practice translating.
Legomojn por la salato sur la kuireja tablo.
Okay, one more time.
Mi tranĉos legomojn por la salato sur la kuireja tablo.
So something about cutting vegetables to make a salad, right?
Yes, exactly. It means I am cutting vegetables for the salad on the kitchen table.
On the kitchen table. Can you repeat that part in Esperanto?
Sur la kuireja tablo.
Okay, next.
Mi fritas ovojn en pato por la matenmanĝo.
Okay, something about frying eggs for breakfast. But don't give me the whole sentence, just repeat it.
Mi fritas ovojn en pato.
Okay, so I am frying eggs in a pan for breakfast.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. what's the word for duck? Is it similar to pan in Esperanto?
In Esperanto, duck is anaso. It's not similar to pan, which means pot or pan in English.
Next. Next.
Mi boligas aquan por fari teon.
Fariteon. What is fariteon?
Fari teon.
Yeah, what is it in English?
To make tea.
Okay, so you boiled water. So hold on, repeat the whole sentence.
Mi boligas aquan por fari teon.
So I boiled water to make tea.
Exactly. You got it.
Next.
Mi mixas la paston por baki kukon.
So repeat it.
Mi mixas la paston por baki kukon.
So I'm mixing the batter or the dough to make cookies. Or a cake.
Exact. Yes, kukon means cake.
Okay, so did I get the whole sentence right?
You got it. It's I'm mixing the batter to bake a cake.
Okay, next.
Mi tranchas la panon por fari sandwichon.
Okay, let's go into a different topic. Let's talk about like construction or something.
Sure. Here's a sentence about construction. La laboristos construas novan domon en la kvartalo.
Okay. The construction workers are building a new house on the court, something like that.
Yes, that's close. It means the workers are building a new house in the neighborhood.
Gotcha. So anyone watching, we are making a universal sign language again. It's an extension of Esperanto, the world's written and spoken auxiliary language. This is a sign right here. It means book. Next.
Mi metas la bricoin sur la fundamento.
One more time.
Mi metas la bricoin sur la fundamento.
Okay. Is metas? Metas in Spanish is like a goal, right? What does metas mean?
Metas in Esperanto means to place or to put.
Okay. So you put a brick somewhere for a foundation?
Exactly. It means I am placing the bricks on the foundation.
Okay, next.
Li martelas nailoin en la lignon.
Martelas. What is martelas?
Martelas means to hammer.
Okay. What is the word hammer? Martelo?
Exactly. Martelo is hammer in Esperanto.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Li martelas nailoin en la lignon.
He is nailing a nail, or he is hammering a nail into the wood.
Yes, he is hammering a nail into the wood.
What is the language of origin for the word wood in Esperanto?
It's derived from the Latin word lignum.
Okay. Next.
Ŝi mezuras la longon de la muro.
Maruro. What is that?
Muro means wall in Esperanto.
Okay. Repeat the whole sentence.
Ŝi mezuras la longon de la muro.
So, she is measuring the long wall.
Yes, exactly.
Next.
Mi instalas fenestron en la nova domo.
Okay, one more time.
Mi instalas fenestron en la nova domo.
What is fenestron?
Fenestron means window.
What is the language of origin for that word?
It's derived from the Latin word fenestra.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Mi instalas fenestron en la nova domo.
So, I am installing windows in the new home.
Exactly. You got it.
Next.
Li usas nivelnilon por kontroli la rektexon.
Whew. A little slower.
Li usas nivelnilon por kontroli la rektexon.
There's a few words I don't know. What's the noun? The first one.
Nivelnilo means level, like a tool used to check if something is straight.
Okay. I need some help with this one. Just go ahead and translate it.
Sure, it means he uses a level to check the straightness.
To check the straightness. Can you break down that part of the sentence?
Controli means to check, and recto means straightness.
Recto. What is the language of origin for that word?
Recto comes from Latin rectus, meaning straight.
What percentage of words come from Latin in Esperanto?
A significant portion of Esperanto vocabulary is derived from Latin and Romance languages, roughly around 70%.
Jeez. Next.
Anytime.
Next.
Mi cementas la plankan vason.
One more time.
Mi cementas la plankan vason.
So,
Cementas means to cement or to lay concrete.
and plankton is floor, right?
Yes, plankon means floor in Esperanto.
So, and then you said something that sounded like you were saying baseboards, but I'm a little confused.
The word was bason, which means base or foundation.
Okay, so how do you translate the whole sentence?
It's, I am cementing the floor base.
Okay, next.
Ŝi usas borilon por fari truon.
One more time.
Ŝi usas borilon por fari truon.
What is truon?
Truon means hole.
Okay. Repeat the whole sentence.
Ŝi usas borilon por fari truon.
So, she is using a drill to make a hole.
Exactly. That's correct.
So I think the next few signs, hold on. I still think the next few signs I'm going to make are going to be the pronouns, like me, you, we, something like that. I'm going to, because just by doing that and making a couple nouns and a couple verbs, we can already make several sentences. So that's where I'm going next, the signs for you, me, and we. That's my next step. Next.
Dipendigas signon sur la konstruaĵo.
Okay, repeat it.
Li pendigas signon sur la konstruaĵo.
What is the verb?
Pendigas means to hang or to put up.
What's the language of origin? What
It's
is?
derived from the...
Go ahead.
That means... Yes, exactly.
Okay. Repeat the sentence. Okay, one more time.
Ŝi pentras la muron por la nova fasado.
Okay, I know you're saying she painted the wall for a new something, but I'm not sure.
Fasado means facade or front.
Okay, next. So if you just hopped on, we are making a universal sign language based on the world's universal auxiliary spoken and written language called Esperanto. The first sign we introduced the other day was this right here. I'm sure you know what it means. And the one I just introduced today is this. All right. Next sentence.
Li konstruas la ŝtuparon en la domo.
One more time.
Li konstruas la ŝtuparon en la domo.
Okay, so he is building steps or a staircase in the home.
Yes, exactly.
What is the language of origin for staircase?
It's derived from the word ŝtuparo, which is based on ŝtupo, meaning step.
Okay, next.
Ŝi instalas la manrenon sur la ŝtuparo.
One more time.
Ŝi instalas la manrelon sur la ŝtuparo.
What is the noun? The first one.
Manrelon means handrail.
Can you break down the construction of that word?
Manrelon comes from mano, meaning hand, and relo, meaning rail.
Okay. Okay, so I forgot the sentence, but I know you're talking about installing a handrail somewhere. So next.
Li mesuras la distanzon por la fenestro.
Fenestra. What is fenestra?
Fenestro means window.
Okay, fenestra.
Let me know if you need more sentences or any help with translation.
Okay, to say the whole sentence again.
Li mesuras la distanzon por la fenestro.
Okay. Give me another sentence.
Ŝi instalas la pordon ĉe la enirejo.
So she installed, or she is installing a door somewhere. What's the ending?
Enirejo means entrance.
Okay. So how would you say the whole sentence? She's installing a door at the entrance, or for the entrance, or what?
This sentence means she is installing the door at the entrance.
Okay. Next.
Li riparas la tegmenton post la pluvo.
I know he's repairing something after the rain. Can you repeat the sentence?
Li riparas la tegmenton post la pluvo.
Okay. One more time.
Li riparas la tegmenton post la pluvo.
What is tegmentum? What is that?
Tegmenton means roof.
Okay. So he is repairing the roof after the rain.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
Ŝi pretigas la muron por la farbado.
Okay. Murdan is wall, right?
Yes, muro means wall.
Okay. And repeat the sentence again.
Ŝi pretigas la muron por la farbado.
Favado. Por la favado. What is that?
Por la farbado means for the painting.
Okay. So she protected the wall for the painting. Is that right?
Ŝi pretigas means she prepares. So it translates to she prepares the wall for painting.
Okay. What is the word to protect in Esperanto?
To protect in Esperanto is protekti.
Okay. Next.
Li uzas la nivelilon por certigi la horizontalexon.
Okay, let's go into a different topic. I can't think of a good one, but give me some suggestions.
How about we talk about gardening, technology, or travel?
Let's talk about technology.
Ŝi instalas novan programon en la komputilo.
She's installing a new program on the computer.
That's correct. Good job.
So if you just joined, we're making a universal sign language, and this was the first sign we did the other day. This is the one we just introduced this morning. The first one is walk. This one we just did, that means book. And it's an extension of the world's universal spoken and written language called Esperanto. We know it's a substantial goal. We're trying to connect the whole world by doing this. We know that's absurd, but we think we can really do it. We have a lot of tools that we can take advantage of, so that's what we're doing. Go.
Goodbye.
No, give me new sentences about technology.
Li programas aplikaĵon por la saĝtelefono.
Okay, so he created another application for a cell phone, something like that.
Yes, exactly. It means he is programming an app for the smartphone.
Next.
Ŝi konfiguras la retan konekton en la domo.
The reton. Isn't that like internet or something?
Yes, retan relates to network or internet.
Okay, one more time, whole sentence.
Ŝi konfiguras la retan konekton en la domo.
Okay, so she's definitely configuring a connection in a home, but I'm missing some context. Help me.
Sure, it means she is configuring the internet connection in the home.
Okay, next.
Li ĝisdatigas la programaron sur la komputilo.
Datigas. What is that word?
Ĝisdatigas means updates.
What is the language of origin for updates in this case?
It's derived from ĝisdatigi, which is constructed from ĝis, until up to, and dato, date.
Okay, next sentence.
Ŝi kontrolas la sekurecajn agordojn.
One more time.
Ŝi kontrolas la sekurecajn agordojn.
What is sekurecajn?
Sekurecaj means security.
Okay, the whole sentence again?
Ŝi kontrolas la sekurecajn agordojn.
Agordain. I don't know that word either.
Agordojn means settings.
Okay, so something about updating the security settings. Repeat the whole sentence.
Ŝi kontrolas la sekurecajn agordojn.
I don't know, I got a headache. Next one.
Li konektas la saĝtelefonon al la komputilo.
So he connects the cell phone to the computer.
Exactly. You got it.
Next.
Ŝi testas la novan programon por certigi ke ĝi funkcias ĝuste.
So she is testing. Okay, one more time, the whole sentence.
Ŝi testas la novan programon por certigi ke ĝi funkcias ĝuste.
So she is testing the new program to make sure it functions properly, something like that.
Yes, exactly. That's correct.
Next.
Li instalas la novan operaciumon.
Okay, one more time.
Li instalas la novan operaciumon.
Okay, is the last word optimization?
The last word is operaciumon, which means operating system.
Operating system. Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Li instalas la novan operaciumon.
So he is installing the new operating system.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
Ŝi instalisi la novan programon sukcese.
Okay, she installed the new program successfully.
Exactly. Good job.
Next.
Li konfigurisi la ruteron.
So something you may notice if you're watching, you may be listening to this and hear a lot of cognates and think that that may be the thing that makes Esperanto really easy to learn. And I do think that's a contributing factor. I really do believe that having a ton of cognates is really helpful. But I think what's even more helpful is how simple the grammar is. I'll talk more about it later. Next.
Ŝi ĝisdatigis la programaron sur la saĝtelefono.
One more time.
Ŝi ĝisdatigis la programaron sur la saĝtelefono.
Okay. Ĝistagi. Something about any day, right?
Ĝisdatigis means updated.
Okay. One more time, the whole sentence.
Ŝi ĝisdatigis la programaron sur la saĝtelefono.
She updated the program on the telephone or on the cell phone.
Yes, exactly.
Next.
Li konektis la komputilon al la reto.
So she connected the computer to the internet or the network.
Yes, exactly.
So if you just joined, we are making a universal sign language based on the world's universal auxiliary spoken and written language called Esperanto. The first sign was this right here, and the second sign we introduced today was this right here. They're both, the first one's a verb, this is a noun. And now I'm just practicing Esperanto. Next.
Ŝi instalis novan retumilon.
She installed a new network.
Not quite. Ŝi instalis novan retumilon means she installed a new browser.
Oh, a browser. Okay. Can you break down the the meaning of that word in Esperanto?
Retumilo means browser in Esperanto. It comes from reto, network, and umilo, tool.
Umilo. Okay. Let's go into a different topic.
Sure. How about we discuss gardening?
So we can discuss like plants in general, but maybe not specifically gardening.
Sure, we can talk about different types of plants or houseplants.
Okay, cool.
Great. Let me know what you'd like to start with.
Just get going. Give me a sentence.
La planto bezonas pli da akvo.
One more time.
La planto bezonas pli da akvo.
Whew. Something about the plants and less water. I'm missing some context though.
It means the plant needs more water.
Can you say the whole sentence again?
La planto bezonas pli da akvo.
So what is the word for need? Bezonas?
Bezonas means needs.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Bezonas.
Okay. Next sentence.
La suculento ŝatas sunlumon.
Okay. The succulent. One more time.
La suculento ŝatas sunlumon.
Okay. The succulent likes sunlight.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Thank you. So if you just joined, we are making a universal sign language based on Esperanto, the world's written and spoken auxiliary language. This was the first sign we introduced the other day, and this is the one we introduced this morning. We're 100% serious. We believe this project will connect the world. Next.
Ĉi tiu floro bezonas malpli da ombro.
One more time.
Ĉi tiu floro bezonas malpli da ombro.
My guidelines won't let me talk about that.
Next.
Can I help you with something else?
Yeah.
Mi transplantas la planton al pli granda poton.
So you moved the plant to a different or a bigger pot, right?
Yes, that's correct. It means I am transplanting the plant to a bigger pot.
Okay, next.
La cactus bezonas tre malmulte da akvo.
One more time.
La cactus bezonas tre malmulte da akvo.
Okay. So I know you're talking about a cactus needing water, but I'm thinking you're saying it needs less water or only a little bit of water. Help me.
Yes, it means the cactus needs very little water.
Okay, next.
Ĉi tiu floro estas tre delikata.
Whew, one more time.
Ĉi tiu floro estas tre delikata.
I don't know half these words, so go ahead and translate them.
It means this flower is very delicate.
What's the word for delicate?
The word for delicate is delicata.
Delicata, okay. Next. Next.
La herboj kreskas rapide.
The herb is growing quickly.
Yes, it means the herbs are growing quickly.
Okay, next.
La arbo donas bonan ombron.
Okay. Something about the tree giving something. Repeat it, please.
La arbo donas bonan ombron.
Bonan abron. Is abron shade?
Yes, ombro means shade.
So the tree is giving a lot of shade or providing a lot of shade.
Exactly. The sentence means the tree provides good shade.
Okay, so the word donos means to give. Could it also mean to provide?
Yes, donas can mean both to give and to provide.
Okay, next.
La folioj komencas ŝanĝi koloron.
Okay, the leaves started to change colors.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
Mi repinsi la floron en la gardon.
Something about picking flowers in the garden?
It means I replanted the flowers in the garden.
What is the word for replant?
Replantis is the word for replanted.
Replantis. Okay, next. Next. Okay. While ChatGPT is still loading, I'm making a universal sign language. It's based on Esperanto, the world's written and spoken auxiliary language. This is the first sign that we introduced the other day, and this is the one we introduced this morning. It means book. Okay. Okay, give me another sentence.
En la printempo.
Okay, one more time.
La gardeno aspectas tre bela en la printempo.
Okay, so the garden looks beautiful in the springtime.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
La planto crescas proxime a la fenestro.
Fenestro. I think you told me, but remind me what fenestro means.
Fenestro means window.
Okay, so the whole sentence again? Repeat the whole sentence. Repeat the whole sentence. Jesus.
La planto crescas proxime a la fenestro.
Okay. So the plant is growing next to the window? Something like that? Okay, let's continue practicing Esperanto. Give me more sentences to translate from a topic about gardening or something.
Sure, here's your first sentence. La floro en mia gardeno crescas rapide.
The flowers in my garden are growing quickly.
Exactly. Now try this one. Mi semas legomoin en la printempo.
Semas. What is semas?
Semi means to plant or to sow. So mi semas legomoin en la printempo translates to I plant vegetables in the spring. Great
Okay.
job.
Don't give me the answer next time. Just let me figure it out.
Got it. Let's keep going. Here's the next sentence. La rosos besonas sun lumon por bone cresci.
So is rosas. Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
La rosos besonas sun lumon por bone cresci.
Something about, I've imagined the noun is roses. Then roses need sunlight to grow. Something like that.
Exactly. La rosos besonas sun lumon por bone cresci translates to the roses need sunlight to grow well. You're doing great.
Next.
Mi akumas la planton ĉiu matene.
Akumas. What is akumas?
Akumi means to water.
Okay. Can you break down the construction of that word in Esperanto?
Sure. Aquami is derived from aquo, water, and the suffix umi, to do something related to. So it essentially means to water.
Okay. Next.
La gardeno está plena de belaj floroj.
Okay, so the garden is full of beautiful flowers.
Great translation.
Next. Next.
Mi uzas komposton por fekundigi la grundon.
Composting. What is that a compost?
Yes, composto means compost.
Okay. All right, so I think I'm about wrapped up for the morning. So as I create this universal sign language based on Esperanto, I think the only thing that is really going to be consistent for the entire course of this project is my position on global communication. I'm not 100% certain that Esperanto is the absolute best idea that we could use, the best language that we could use for international auxiliary spoken language. But from what I've seen, it really is the best option we have so far when it comes to the size and strength of the community, the simplicity of the grammar, and many other things too. I know it has some setbacks. I know it's Eurocentric. I know that many of the people in Asian countries, in the Middle East, like that, they have a real disadvantage learning the language. But I think it's at least helpful that it's made with Latin characters, and most of the world at least can recognize Latin characters. So I would love to see a better alternative pop up, but pretty much in every forum, everyone talking about creating a global universal language or any extension of that is really just a bunch of debates and conversations about how hard it is, and no one's taken any action. So that's the whole reason we're doing this. We want to transform this conversation of debates and just talking about global communication and putting some sort of execution behind these conversations. So what we're doing is we're creating a universal sign language based on it, just so we can make this conversation about action rather than just debates and just talking about it. And we know it's going to be hard, and that's useful. We hope it's really hard because we hope that this process takes a long time. So we have a longer period of time to gain attention, and I would say to the people that are the most interested in this topic, global communication, we're hoping that those people are the first people to adopt it. We don't need everyone on Earth to do this overnight. We hope it takes many, many, many years. So that's what we're doing.